Ex-Gitmo detainee now selling sweets in Uruguay capital. Syrian Ahmed Ajam hands out samples at the opening of his Middle Eastern pastry shop at the Mercado Agricola in Montevideo, Uruguay, Monday, August 13, 2018. He's one of 6 former detainees accepted by Uruguay in 2014 after U.S. authorities decided they weren't threats but couldn't be sent to their homelands. Ajam and the others have struggled to adapt to the South American country. But the former jeweler from Syria says he's learned to make sweets with recipes from his sisters and he's been earning money selling them at fairs and private events. AP photo, Matilda Campodonico, Montevideo, Uruguay. AP, a bit of sweetness has entered the life of at least one of the men formerly held at the U.S. Guantanamo Bay prison camp. Ahmed Ajam opened a small stall selling Arabic pastries, Monday at a public market in the Uruguayan capital, passing out free samples of cellophane-wrapped mammal to supporters, local officials and potential customers. Ajam is one of 6 former detainees accepted by Uruguay in 2014 after U.S. authorities decided they posed no threat but couldn't be sent to their homelands. All had been detained as suspected militants with ties to al-Qaeda but were never charged. Ajam spent a dozen years imprisoned at Guantanamo, and like the other 5 detainees here, he has struggled to adapt to the South American country. But the former jeweler from Syria learned to make sweets such as baklava with recipes from his sisters and has been earning money selling them at fairs and private events. He used that money to buy his cash register and other tools needed for his first business. A city development agency helped him open the stall at the Mercado Agricola, a historic covered market with nearly 100 shops. Many thanks to all the Uruguayans who are helping me. I'm going to work hard to fulfill this dream, he said smiling as he cut the ribbon on the stand during the opening attended by Montevideo Mayor Daniel Martinez and officials who have aided the former detainees. Edison Marino, a musician who met Ajam when they were neighbors, said he was touched by the crowd that gathered to support Ajam. I'm very impressed that someone who is so humble has achieved this, Marino said. And I'm impressed by the openness of Uruguay in allowing this. Ajam is the only one of the 4 Syrians, a Palestinian and a Tunisian, who has managed to find a regular job in the country of 3.2 million people. The government has been giving the men a stipend of about $420 a month and covering their rent, as well as offering job and language training. But the aid is due to run out at the end of this year. The most discontented detainee, Abu Wael Diab, left Uruguay in late June and went to Turkey, said Christian Mirza, the government's liaison with the ex-detainees. He said he wasn't sure where Diab is now. Copyright 2018 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, written or redistributed.